Tanya, are you going to be wiped out by the storm? I said, no, no, I'm good, and
No.
I'll be there at 2. And she said, oh, senior moment. So I don't
Well,
know if
and
she was thinking I was going to be there at noon or at 1, because I have
oh,
changed things a lot. So
well, and a lot of people don't realize we're used to these stinking storms, but I
yeah.
mean,
Well, I had said Sunday though, because on Sunday they talked about the storm at that particular time when I was live Sunday. They were talking about the storm coming in pretty much right on top of us.
yeah,
We were gonna take a real hard hit of rain. It was just a rainstorm, really, but at the same time, I had said if I'm not there Tuesday, that may be why.
oh,
So,
yeah.
hi Brittany, I have company.
Hi,
Hi Barbara. So you
ladies.
forgot what time did you think I was coming on, Barbara? Uh, and here I am. Yep, at 2 o'clock. Yep.
Hey
Yeah.
there, ladies.
What are you gonna play with today, Dana? Hi Linda.
I
Hi Lori.
I did some jelly prints the other day, and so I'm just gonna dress them up and maybe do some cards or something. Some postcard kind of things.
Okay.
I don't know.
Barbara says she thought it was Sunday. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Oh my
that's okay.
gosh, Lori, I can't believe that much difference in overnight. But yeah, I guess I can because, of course it's hot here all the time right now. It's just hot.
Hmm.
And then like I said, it has rained and rained and rained and rained until now, and it's not raining enough to water the garden. So I'm going to have to water if I want my little eggplants to continue to produce.
Right.
So Jeff may be getting tired of eggplant, however, the poor man. So,
I I have family up close to you.
oh, you
Um,
do?
yeah, up in they actually live in Bruton, Alabama,
Oh, yeah.
and so it's not very far from you. I don't think it's probably
No, it's
45
actually very
minutes or
close.
so. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they're up that way.
We don't actually go through Bruton when we go north,
Hmm.
um, just because it's a little bit. It's not
Off
up on the
out of the way.
expressway, and it's just off to the side of the road that takes us up to the expressway. Hi, Janet.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Lori and Linda. Hi, Linda. Hi, Holly. Hello, Mike. Well, I'm going to cheat and
Hey y'all.
open my package from Dana before I start working on something. And then I'm going to finish my itty bitty glue book. But Dana sent me this package, and after seeing Lisa's last night, I really need to find out what's in here. So I sliced it open. But you know what? This is the prettiest bubble envelope. My bubble envelopes are really boring, and this one's really pretty.
I
So,
think I ordered those on Amazon, honestly.
okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Gertie. And I hope I said hello to everybody else. Hello, hello. Hi, Sherry. Um, I used to go through bubble envelopes so many that I had to buy them as inexpensively as possible. I
Mhm.
use boxes more now. Okay, we're just going to take the pile out and maybe put it back in the box, back in the bag as I go, back in the envelope as I go. So, oh, itty bitty glue book. Can't wait to see that. And I bet Dana's package will be amazing. Yeah, that's what I said, Brittany. I had left it. Hi, Patricia. I had left it because I wanted to do a video, and I just am not getting my videos done like I should. I have honestly just been covered up with stuff trying to sort mom out. She's fine, but um, this must be some more of that paper because this is really cool.
You
I
got
see
half
some.
of most of what Lisa did, I think.
Oh, cool.
Like
Well,
of some of it anyways. I don't know if I got all of it. I'm going to send you a bigger box later.
well, you don't need to do that. Oh, good, Janet. Thank you so much for popping that link in. Hi, Mary. Hey, Mary. I'm
Oh,
sorry I had
thanks.
to go so suddenly this morning, but mom finished, and I mean, her appointment was for 7:10, and by 7:15, she was calling me to pull up to the store. So, it not pull up to the store, pull up to the portico to pick her up at the doctor's office. She went in for blood work. So, hi, Tina. Did I miss anybody? Have at it. Hello. Welcome. But so Mary, I just said hello at Mary's, and then all of a sudden, bang! I had to go. Hi, Mandy. I'm showing y'all Dana's box, but oh, this is so pretty. It's it started out with pretties, but my gosh.
I didn't make that. My friend did. But she sent me a whole bunch of them. So.
Ah, okay. That's why Lisa's card said this. I wondered, and I meant to ask last night. But it's beautiful. Your friend makes
Yeah, she
beautiful
did a good
cards.
job. I'm not really a card maker, like that kind of card maker. I'll do like Christmas sometimes or happy birthday ones, but I never send them out. So
Uh, I used to make cards. I don't much anymore. Have at it. Do you have a proper name that you would like us to call you? And did I say hello to Mindy and Tina? Hi, guys. These, I thought these were gorgeous. These are
yeah,
milk jug caps. Do you know that when I was growing up, I hate to tell you this, but when I was growing up, milk came by a milk delivery man,
yeah,
and it had these in it.
yep.
And of course, Mom never saved them. Here, have at it is Joe. Thank you, dear. Um, we try to keep a list. That does not mean that we will remember. Um, that's why I keep the list, and I try to keep it where I could see it. Sherry, Gertie, hi everybody. Hello, everybody. These are so cool, though. Now I have to think of what I want to do with them. But we lived out sort of in the country, and we actually had a milkman and a milk delivery truck that came, and of course we lived across the street from a dairy. Mom walked across the street to get butter. These are really cool, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks like they're on wait just a minute, let me see if I can bring it down. It looks like it's on burlap. It's not, it's just paper. See the texture?
Call my dad and tell him I'll call him back.
Text me his number.
258-6635. All right. My
Oh,
dad is.
that's I'm sorry, Mary.
Sorry about that.
Dana is here. Dana Yates is here.
Hey there. How are you, Mary?
She came to play today, and this is a package from her. Oh my, that's gorgeous. You know, you could see it on Lisa's camera, but you can't see it. See it. Oh, you know that she's right. That'll make a perfect little journal. All of these papers that. Mm. Did you tell her last night what kind of paper this was?
That is from Hobby Lobby. Um, it's one of their paper pads.
Okay. There is can you see the shiny? On that
Yeah,
one?
it's really embossed, but like it has embossing powder on it or something.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, whatever it takes to emboss it with the printer. That's oh, look at the chairs. They're
You
aren't
can see
they,
those
Sherry?
on there.
They're gorgeous. Hmm. Hmm. You know, it's always new things always give you different new ideas. If I can just keep them in my head long enough. This has newsprint on it, which is really cool. That's newsprint though. What is that? I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like that looks like poetry or something. That looks like old wallpaper, which I dearly love. We'll get to art in a few minutes. These are really cool, Dana. I don't have anything like this. Okay, you guys know I have a paper stash, right? You know that, but I don't have anything like any of these. And this is amazing. This is what Lisa showed last night, and it's got like texture paste on top of burlap, and it's actually burlap paper. It's paper, but it's got burlap on it. You know, this would make a fun paper bag journal.
Yeah, it would.
Hello, Clint. This is perfect colors to make a paper bag journal. Did you save any for yourself?
Yes, I have half of the pad.
Mmm. Oh, look at this. Okay, that's a Crafter Square stencil. I had it out of frame. Sorry. I don't think I've seen this one.
I think all of our Dollar Trees had so much different stuff sometimes.
Yeah, because I've gotten well, I didn't get all the letter ones because I have letter stencils from another thank you so much, Janet. Hi, Brittany. Oh, Brittany was here in the beginning. So I hope everybody is really, I have said hello to. I don't think I've seen that one. One of the things Dana asked me, and one of the things Barbara asked me earlier was if the storm got us, we didn't even get any rain. It went so far east of us that we did not get any rain. I'm going to have to water the garden because of it. One who overlooks your broken fences, friend, and admires the flowers in your garden. Oh, that is really cool. Oh, this is like, she sent Lisa, what do you call that? An antique, vintage, antique. I don't know what you call paper. My car's an antique. It's not vintage.
Yeah, that's a.
I'm probably an antique.
That's from an antique store for sure.
Yeah. So is this one. Wishing you a
Yeah.
happy birthday. A little late. Aww.
I got like a whole bunch of cards at an antique store last summer, I think. And I'm getting down to the bottom of them.
And this is I don't know if you were there when she had this out. Did this come from like a teacher?
I got it we have a place that's called the Care Center, and it's kind of like a thrift store, and it happened to be there.
Okay.
But
So
it's probably one of the teacher
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. I don't have those. For all the Dollar Tree stickers I have, I don't have those. Those are Dollar Tree stickers. Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, we seem to be keep getting those.
Oh, look at what's in this hand. These are some vintage items I wanted to share with you. You know, Mike, we have had so much rain and so much rain and so much rain that my garden was just not happy because the tomatoes just went from too much water. But that's not going to stay. Now all of a sudden we don't have enough. Oh, now is that?
It's one of those labels.
Ooh, like Lisa had this
Uh-huh.
extract of peppermint from the Morris Drug Company. Ooh, and some shea soda.
I never heard of that before.
I never heard of shea soda before. Burton Latimer Company. Where does it say it's from? Let me see if
Maybe
I can
it's a
get it.
northern thing. I don't know.
I'm from the north, so I seriously
You
have
didn't hear
never heard
it?
of it. No, it
Yeah, I don't
does
know
not
where.
say on there.
Maybe it never materialized.
Well, it has caffeine in it. It says right water, sugar, carbon dioxide, color, flavorings, phosphoric acid, and preservatives with caffeine.
Hmm.
Hi, Kathy. Shea soda. Yes, Mike. Have you heard of shea soda before? Um, Hi, Brenda and Kathy. Oh, that's pretty. Let me see here. Maybe if I brought you in just one more. I had to open this, guys, so you could see it all. Now, Friday, you're going to have a sale, and you've got some of these things in your sale.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. And just so you know, guys, Janet put it in the groups last night. She put the time for Friday, but what time is it again, Dana?
At 6 Eastern.
At 6 Eastern time, because while Dana's in Florida and so am I, we're on 2 different time zones. That's so cool. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Davis, $1.46. We charge your
Account, I
account.
think. Yeah.
We charge your account. Okay. Thank you so much, Janet. Okay, this is Jamaica ginger. Alcohol is 93%, and it came from Wallace, Idaho. For cramps, colic. Oh, I love the way they spell diarrhea. Okay, guys, you cannot, I know you can't see it. I'm sorry, but it's the weirdest way I've ever seen. I know my spelling's not good. For adult, 1 teaspoonful in sweetened water. Uh-huh. Okay, and that's for completely denatured alcohol. Oh, those are so cool. Oh, some of those jar things. Thank you so much for this.
Well, I know you can and do a lot of that stuff. So I was like, she'll probably
Oh,
like these.
yes. But you know, I've never had labels like this
Yeah, those are like 1958, I think Lisa seen on the paper.
on the paper somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, Kerr doesn't make jars anymore.
Oh, no.
1935. Copyright
Oh, 35.
1935. Yeah. Um, I, at least I don't think they make jars anymore. Um, okay, why is it doing that? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh dear, just a minute. Okay, I'll have to take care of that later. That does not look good. I have a lot of cousins, and that was from my cousin. It does not look good. I'll read it and deal with it.
Oh.
Double stamps. My and I'm one of the younger cousins. You have to understand.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty napkins. Oh, I have to open this first though. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh, this is gorgeous. You did make this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Deborah. And anybody else I missed coming in? Look at this, guys. Oh, you should see. There's a pin nib on it.
Just tell them I'll call them back.
Pin nib. And beads. I love the little heart. It says, and they were sore. Well, that's really pretty.
Thank you.
That's gorgeous.
They're kind of fun to make.
I love it too, Sherry. Isn't it pretty?
Thank you, Sherry.
Yes, it has been a while since we saw Deborah. I should put this away so that they don't get damaged. Sorry, guys, you don't get to see Dana's table until I finish. I'm hogging the stream.
That's
Oh, but
okay.
I have some exciting news.
And what's that?
If Lisa feels well enough, we are going to stream on Thursday.
Oh, good.
Do we all hear that? If
I
Lisa
hope she
feels
feels
well
better.
enough,
Yeah.
we're going to stream on Thursday, not till 2:30, but on her channel.
She sounded a little hoarse last night.
Yeah, and talking can sometimes
Aggravate it.
aggravate it. Yep. That is so cool. There's stamps with the teacups.
I think I found those at Ollie's.
At Ollie's?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the last few times I've been at Ollie's, our store is empty.
Well, a lot of ours are getting that way. I think I found those a while back. And those, I think.
Oh, I love this. This will go with some fun stuff out of one of those books I got at. She was a company that made many things, apparently. It was all women-based and had an extensive portfolio and was started in 1933.
Oh,
How
thanks.
fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just funny
that's
because I ended up with quite a few of those, and I was like, I haven't heard of that company, even like for my grandma or anything.
Huh. I've never heard of it. And when we lived in South Dakota, there was a hardware store that sold a lot of like old label type drinks.
Items.
Some bottling
Yeah.
company that had bottled these really weird drinks. And there's actually one here, but they're not as weird and old as that store had. That is gorgeous.
That's funny because my son loves to try all those retro type drinks.
Retro.
Uh-huh. Like if we go anywhere and he sees like a drink he hasn't heard of that's, you know, they're not, truly retro, but retro style, he will try them. He doesn't even care like what flavor it is. Sometimes he don't like them.
Okay, Wallace has a brothel museum also that used when I lived in Montana.
Oh, cool.
I had to look at it. Obviously, I didn't know it off the top of your head. Ah, okay. This is just beautiful. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I may have to do another napkin journal. Lisa and I did one once, but it's been a while. That's so pretty. And like she said, it's hard to tell which way's up.
It is.
I think that way's up, but at the same time, it almost looks like it could go any direction on the page and be sort of up, which is really cool. Just go ahead.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. Hi, Candy. Oh, that's pretty too. And that's a pretty corner. I like sometimes the corners. Sometimes when the napkin is a full piece, it's hard to use for me.
Yeah, to choose.
Or if it's a corner, you can kind of get it into position. Oh, that one's gorgeous. I think there's another baggie of napkins. She put another baggie of napkins in here.
Some of my napkins come from Tuesday morning, but our Tuesday mornings are really suffering down here.
Ours has had very little in it. I still have one, but because a lot of Tuesday morning closed. That's a gorgeous one
Yes.
too. Okay,
Well,
what
they
did I
filed
do?
bankruptcy too.
Yeah, reorganization and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hubby was thinking of taking a job in Wallace. Didn't care for the highway above. Oh, yes, Joe, those birds are gorgeous. I've been collecting bird napkins for a while. I have a nice container full, but um, I was thinking about doing an altered book just with birds. But, thinking about and getting it done are two different things.
Right.
Oh, man, there's
Don't.
3 more packages, guys. Okay, I'm going to make it a
I'm gonna
little
mute for a
faster.
second.
Pardon? Okay, she's going to mute for a second. Dana sent them, Joe, my partner in crime that's over there, that I'm ignoring and not showing you her desk. Oh, this is so cool. And that one's got 4 of the images on it. I like the napkins when they have more than when they don't have the white in the inside, because it gives you more to use. Oh, and there's eggs for the birds. See, that would go in a bird one real well. The highway runs along the side of Wallace. I think she went off, Joe, to answer something. So, but she'll be back in a minute. We'll tell her. But yes, they're amazing. This one is just gorgeous, and it
I'm
goes with the
back.
other one so well. You're back? Okay.
Yeah.
Joe said that these are all amazing, and she's right. They're very much
Oh, well,
amazing.
thanks.
That's so pretty. Oh, look, this one's got a little different corner on the back. So you get 2 different images. Thank you, dear. This is beautiful. Oh, look at that one. That's a different corner too.
I love fall stuff because we don't get a lot of it.
We don't. I don't. As far as I'm concerned, I'm from Michigan. We don't get any fall. It's summer, 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 and then it's a little cooler summer.
Yeah, we don't get much of anything.
Sherry says she's gathering stuff for a garden journal, but she doesn't have a garden. So, well, my garden is in big beds because of, well, for one thing, it's better for water. But I think I have Japanese beetles, which means that my garden is going to disappear pretty quick. I'm going to have to go out there and just pull everything out. These were so cool. These are like little dictionary cards. So they're like, I wonder if they're for studying for spelling bees. Do you suppose they're spelling bee cards? Okay, because it gives you the word, it gives you the pronunciation, it gives you a sentence, and then it tells you what it is in the back. So they're like flashcards for dictionaries and words, but boy, there's some big words in here. Augment, eradicated, jargon. I know about every walk of life has its jargon. Okay, that is not the sentence I would have used. Unintelligible language, outlandish talk. Well, that's old because jargon is a pretty, well, it's pretty, I guess it's common to my. Hello, Lisa. I'm enjoying my package. Look, rock, paper, scissors. I love these. These are so fun. Oh, these are
Hey,
cool.
Lisa.
Dana's there. I've just got her hidden. I hid her. And these were really cool. I saw these Christmas charades game. These are things I have never seen. Presents under the
Those are out of the
tree.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that game. But this was fun too. Or like, okay, let's see. Answer. Oh, that's the answer. We have to. Oh. Okay, true or false, saying vamoose to a moose is the same thing as saying scat to a cat. Okay. I don't know which side is I I don't know, but the measurement is for cholesterol. I'm not sure.
I don't know how
Although
those
I'm not
work.
going to tell a moose any. I'm definitely not going to tell a moose anything because I've been up close and personal to one. I actually pulled my truck into a parking spot in a uh, off the side of a highway in a little hiking area in Montana a long time ago, several years ago. And when I did, because Jeffrey, I had let him out on the side of the road to take pictures of these moose in this area. And when I pulled in, okay, I have a great big, huge F-350 Ford pickup truck. I mean, it's a monster. And that puppy was bigger than my truck. I just sat there very quietly and hoped that he didn't get angry at my truck. Who played the otherwise lovable Archie Bunker? You guys have to tell me if you can read that. Ha ha ha. Oh, these are really cool too. Ooh, look at that one. I think Jeffrey forgot to turn the air conditioner down, please, hon. Those are gorgeous.
I have quite a collection of cards.
Well, I do too, but none of mine are really pretty. I just have a bunch of the old standard bicycle cards. I have a few. Oh, there's another one of those.
Yep.
I'm sure that was, yeah. 3 cheers for the red, white, and blue. I like that one. Oh, I'm off camera. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, those are pretty. You know, these would be fun to make paper dolls out of because they have such pretty decoration on the back. You could make a bird paper doll. Mm-hmm. Oh, these are lovely. You watched your dad run from a moose, camera in hand. Yep. Well, this is cool. Excuse me just a minute. Jeffrey, hon, did you forget the air conditioner? It will be okay. I agree. You're the friend everyone wishes they had. Oh, look. Air conditioner. He did forget it.
Uh-oh.
When he got up, he was supposed to get it. Oh, that's a card, guys. That's a card.
Yes.
Oh, and this is one of those little
Time
job
card kind of things.
weekly time card. And this is some kind. This is 44. And what is it? Oh, we have to tell them what it is. Okay. 9 times 7. Oh, don't ask me. I only learned to the 5s, believe it or not. We changed schools after 3rd grade, and my school had not done the second half of the multiplications. And
My
so,
dad.
Go ahead.
My dad was super strict for my sisters. He made them learn to 24.
Ooh, well,
Mhm.
I can usually add faster than most people can multiply, so it really doesn't matter. But it's it was a learning thing. When we changed schools, the school I had been in, they taught the second half of the multiplication tables in the 4th grade. But the
Yeah.
new school, you were supposed to know it already. So I just learned to add really fast. Bad Santa. There you go. Yeah, he's fired. He's been under the house. Apparently, I don't know if I told you guys Sunday that we have kitty cats. I am so excited about this. Uh, I was a little jealous last night. I really was. I thought, oh, but look at that.
The handwriting on that is so pretty.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? It's just gorgeous. Mm.
And that journal was already like half torn apart whenever I got it, or I would probably never take it apart.
Yeah, because it's too pretty. And this is 1891.
Yeah, it's really old. And there was like two different handwritings in it, but they both were really pretty. Yeah, they both were pretty.
Well, and somebody used a dip pen, a fountain pen, and somebody used a pencil.
Yep.
Which is really interesting. And apparently when you paid, you got a cross through with a blue pencil.
Yeah.
That's when you paid your bills. Oh, but look at these. Look at those letters. I couldn't do that if I spent the next 20 years trying.
No kidding. It's gorgeous. Like nobody writes that way anymore either. Like the kids today, they barely learn to even write their name in cursive.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't teach it. Lisa would have shared with you. She probably would have if I'd have said something. But I have some ledger paper too. Linda sent it to me. Hi, Heather. Oh, these are some of those cardstock pieces. I'm gonna go through these kind of quick, just because. But I gotta get them out. There's board. Oh, there's sparkly borders. Did you die cut all of these?
Yeah. Well, with a punch.
Yeah. Oh, with a punch.
Yes.
And look
then
at the butterfly. But look at these tiny little. Look at these tiny little shoes. I got gold shoes. Lisa was talking about the fact that she used to wear high heels. I wore high heels until my kid is 30. He'll be 31 this year. Oh, that's gorgeous. He'll be 31 this year, I think. He was tiny, and I stepped off a curb, and when I did, that little tiny heel caught a little rock and just about dumped us on the ground. Right. And that was the end of it. I quit wearing heels. I said I would never take a chance of dropping him. These are so pretty.
I'll wear platform heels, but I'm not wearing heels that are going to make me break my neck.
These are those paper dolls that like Lisa had last night.
Yeah, that's a die cut I have.
That's pretty. With little tiny butterflies in its skirt. That's pretty like that. Of course, it would be pretty behind that. And some of the lips and the lipstick. And hearts. And more shoes. I love these little hearts. They're all, they're not perfect shaped. I like hearts that aren't perfect shaped. These are so precious, Dana, and gorgeous. Like Lisa said, they'll grow so much together with everything. I'm just gonna scan up then.
Yeah, because it's pretty much all the same patterns.
I deserve new shoes. When I want new shoes, I just go get them. But I don't really want them very often. Oh, there's I'm guessing that's wine.
Wine, yeah.
This one says pop, but it's in a very interesting bottle. So.
Maybe that's why they called it, to keep it from their kids. Or hide it from their kids.
Hide it from their kids? Oh, that is just cute.
Hi, Heather.
Okay, I'm going to go back to both of us.
Hey, everybody
Oh.
that's came in.
Yes. We did. I just needed to make sure you knew I did.
I
Oh,
want
okay.
to show the beads that I got from you real quick, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. Here, I'll make you big.
Yeah, they are awesome. If y'all haven't checked out Tanya's bead stuff, they are beautiful.
I do not know why you're fuzzy to me today. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah.
Is it me?
Well, I'm not fuzzy.
On my
Let's
screen.
ask.
Yeah.
On your
Am I
screen.
fuzzy, guys? Let me see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, it's not focusing easy.
Those are my little flower beads. They're not very thick, but they're about
I am blurry.
3/4 of an inch. Yep. Joe says you are blurry.
What can I do here?
I'm not going to even try to put that back in there. I don't know how Lisa did it. The original Constitution is in cursive writing.
Let's see.
Well, I think that's a little better, but now if it doesn't get better, sometimes going out and coming back in again helps. But I think that's better, isn't it, guys? Yes. Now you're focusing.
Okay.
Okay.
I changed my resolution.
Now it focused up top, and now the table's not focused. So there you go.
I'll try and get it done. Okay, these are these colors that I got. And I'll keep it like that until I get back up there. These ones are really pretty. You kind of see through. There is these round ones. These are pretty cool.
Oh, little flat discs?
Yeah. I'm going to put these on dangles, I think.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Already got those. There's these.
That's my mainstay is those little tiny flower beads are kind of.
These are my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love these.
Oh, and those poppies. Yep, I've been making poppies for a long time. That was just kind of one of the things that kind of started my bead shows to get better was when I started making poppies instead of round beads, because everybody makes round beads, or I should say everybody that makes beads can make round beads.
These are little spiral cones.
Yeah, and those are really great for tassels.
Mm-hmm. And then there's this little, I don't know what you call this one, Tanya. It's like a little spike.
Okay, it's not. They're starting to focus. I call those spikes. Those are Alice's garden spikes. I use those at like stamen in flowers.
Okay. So is it focused on the table better? It looks like it.
I hope so.
There.
No, Joey, they're glass. I make glass beads. Well, let's see what's in the tin.
See if it'll focus.
Those are all cones. Why do I not have any flowers on top? Oh, because I was lazy yesterday is why. No, when I'm tired and my back is hurting, I fill up the kiln with something fast. So the very end, I'll do beads that take less time. Here, let's bring it in really close and I'll show you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is how I make them, Joe. I use a torch and I wrap glass rods. Just a second, I got a rod here. This is a little short piece of a rod. This is a glass rod. And I melt this and I turn them into this. Dana, try turning off your autofocus, they're saying.
Okay. Let me go and find where.
But you know what? Before you turn it off, put something, if you've got anything like black and, okay.
It loses it. There.
Yeah. Okay, put your stamp pad out there in the middle. There you go. I don't know. You're pixelating is what's happening. Oh, Joe has 3 kilns. How cool. For glass or for pottery? For ceramics. Okay, for ceramics. Yeah, because you're really out of focus. I don't know why.
Okay, I'm checking it. If you want to.
Okay. I'm just going to leave you there. That way we can see. Okay, guys, here is my what I've done so far on my itty bitty glue book. Both. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've been making glass beads more than 20 years now. More than 20 years. Part done. It's easier to make the albums. I missed something.
I'm going to try and go out and come back in.
Okay, that's fine. That sometimes helps. The last time it did it to me, I had to shut my computer off, just so you know.
Okay.
Yes, Brittany, it is going to be a zine. And I worked on, it's called, the zine is going to be called Butterflies, Birds, and Blooms. So I did the butterflies spread, the bird spread, and the blooms spread. And now I have to do the front and the back cover. So I did print out, oops, she's back already. Here we go. Let me catch her. Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
Well, until
I don't
it
know what
starts
it
to go
was.
fuzzy.
Oh, it. Dang it.
The autofocus is on.
And I'm trying to figure out where my little thing is.
I love the spikes for my ornament covers. I need 7 more in amber for the cover you're working on. I'll have to look to see what I've got, Teresa, because I don't think I'm going to get those made anytime soon, right this minute. I'll have to see, but I may have quite a few amber ones. I'll take a look. Let me make myself a note. Where's my notepad? Amber spikes. Okay, so anyways, I didn't know what size I was going to do. And I thought what I had one picture already cut out for this. Hi, Deb. And anyone else who I missed coming in. Hello, hello. You know it'll be fine, Dana, and then all of a sudden it just goes fuzzy. Bloop.
I know, and I'm trying to find where my
Autofocus
thing is. Yeah.
Okay, so I had one cut out. I just have to figure out where it's at. Oh, there it is. It's a butterfly on a bloom, so I figured that one was a good one to go on the front or the back cover. And this one is a good one because it's a bird and a bloom. And that butterfly's on a bloom, which they do a lot. So, hi, Julie. Oh no, Okay, that it doesn't work when you throw them on the floor. Well, I guess they aren't important, right? The ones you throw on the floor are not ones you need. Is that the deal? Okay. Dee Dee, okay. I can't tell you which day it was Dee Dee was live that she was working in her small albums. She did not say mini albums. And for those of you that watch Dee Dee does collage paint way different than I do. It's just amazing. But she was working in these little albums and they were so much fun. I thought, I might have to get me a mini composition book and turn it into a glue book. I think that might be fun. Every time I say bird, Nova says pretty bird. Okay, pretty bird. Okay. It's staying fairly consistent now. I don't know if it's going
Is
to.
it? Okay.
At least at the moment it is. It's better than it was. Haven't got long.
When I start moving around, it probably won't.
Yep, that's what's happening. Is when you put your arm in there, so the autofocus
Changes it.
for some unknown reason. I saw Dee Dee's stream in your feed and saved it to watch later. I'll have to watch that. And I don't know that it was brand new. The last one. Nova is a blue and gold macaw. Ah, and yeah, Mindy, it's still fuzzy for me too. It's just not behaving for her today. I don't know what the deal is.
It's taken forever for my software to open up.
Huh. That's what happened to me the day I had to actually shut my computer off. I was so irritable.
Hmm.
Of course, I don't know. We had cable issues for 5, 6 days for a while, a week or so ago. And I swear to you that my router is now making a horrible, loud, um, high pitched noise. And I don't know if it's the router. I went and unplugged it to make sure it was the router. It definitely is the router, but people in the chat, check your playback settings. Make sure you're on 720p. Yeah,
I
but
am.
see, I'm fine, Mike, and Dana's not. That's what's really weird.
It's my camera,
At
I'm
least,
sure.
well, this does give you a chance to get it sorted before Friday.
Yes. Well, I haven't had a problem with it before, so it's driving me
Okay,
crazy.
Brittany says try turning or moving that particular paper over. Maybe it is too busy for the camera and the camera can't focus because Lisa has that trouble every once in a while with hers. But no, that just made it worse.
Did it?
Yeah. Um, but Mindy says that she's on 720, so I know she's still seeing you fuzzy.
This is aggravating.
Yep, I understand. And if you didn't have Friday, I'd tell you just to leave it and play, but you're going to want to in focus on Friday, so can I ask what operating system you're running?
I have a Dell computer
Uh-huh.
with
Windows.
yes, Windows, and let's see. And I mean, my computer's probably about 4 years old, but it's time to get a new one, but still.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
last laptop was 12 years old before I had to get a new one. This one is only couple years old, and it has had been to the shop 4 times because it's got attitude. Um, but I think that's your camera. Now your light is shining. Okay, how much light have you got? That's another question I should ask you.
I've got 2 lights and then my overhead light.
Because sometimes cameras can't focus because there's not enough light.
Yeah.
But here's another thing to try is turning the 2 lights off and see what happens. It's blurred for me and I'm streaming through a TV. Yeah.
I just turned that one off.
Yeah, that's not helping. So something without a reflection. Yeah, what's really funny is that the lights are reflecting on that paper, which is really odd. Well, okay.
There's a window, and these little things are my blinds, you know, the holes.
Okay, can you tape a piece of paper over that on your window? It might be that. I won't tell you. Janet says to remove the paper. Try just taking the paper away. Okay, now put your stamp pad up there. Okay, now that is better, but it's still shifting in and out a little bit to me. Oh, there she went. We'll watch for her. It is so frustrating to have these kinds of troubles.
I just turn my camera off and back on.
Okay. Like I said, you may have to shut your computer down and start back up again. That I don't know that that's going to help it at all. Anyways, I'm thinking a tiny itty bitty glue book might be a lot of fun after seeing Dee Dee's little itty bitty collage book. And after doing this one is fun too. Now, this is entertaining. No offense, but I'm dying laughing. I know the struggle. Yeah, okay. Well, if we can make you laugh, Mike, then we're doing our job, right? Something non-reflective, then she can autofocus.
I can't even. My son set this up for me, and I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm not sure why, but I don't know where to go to adjust my settings. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I was like, did I just hit something?
No, that's me. I have no idea who it was.
I was thinking I just hit a button. I'm like, oh crap, what did I do?
They'll have to leave a message. No, that's me. The ink pad is still reflecting the light, so a book paper. Oh, there you go. That's true, Mike. Yeah. What kind of? Joe wants to know what kind of camera you've got.
It's the C920 Logitech.
Okay. Lisa sometimes has this problem too. It just wants to do its own little focusing thing even after she turns the autofocus off, but she doesn't usually end up totally out of focus. Can you bring it any closer to the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's not. No, you would not, Julie. I can guarantee you would not like me to. I don't know. It's just really out of focus.
Hmm.
Like I said, I'm not kidding. Go out, shut your computer
Okay.
off, wait a couple minutes, come back in completely. Oh, Joe, give her a minute to come back in. Um, okay, and then we'll talk to her. I'm sorry, Janet. I just saw your message. She hasn't gotten back yet. It's going to take her a minute, I'm sure. She has to shut down and come back in. It always takes me a few minutes to do all that. I don't want that one. We got to have a bird. I started using the Logitech capture program and had all kinds of problems. I've had trouble before too. Of course, mine is a 922, and I will tell you, you can hear it already, Julie. Well, I'm going to tell you guys what you do not want to hear me sing. I can promise you that. Um, that is definitely not something you want. Um, Okay, I think this size right here. When I print things off from the computer, most of the time I try printing off 3 or 4 sizes because that way I'm sure I've got the one I like. The Tanya McGuire Crafting Karaoke Hour. I don't know. I don't know about that. That that would not be a pleasant experience. I can guarantee that. Even my child would say, "Don't sing, Mama. Don't sing." He knew that that was just not a pleasant thing. Maybe name that tune instead. That might work. The only problem with name that tune. And hi, Janice. Um, 922. Yes, Deb. That 922 can be real finicky. I have found that streaming through StreamYard, I have more control than if I stream through what do I want to say? If I stream through YouTube, I don't have near as much control. Okay. Joe thinks that would be so much fun. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Here. See, and she hasn't come back, so there. The other thing is, and I didn't think to ask her, is if she's streaming uh, on Wi-Fi. Because see, Lisa and I both use we both have hard wires to stream so that we don't lose any of our speed. I tore this crooked and now it's bothering me. I may have to get another image. That's how bad it is. Okay, Julie's got to go to work. Bye, hun. I hope she didn't leave before I said bye. Okay, let's see here. Let's put this like right there. We're going to put this one underneath this butterfly like that. StreamYard always seems to work a little better for me for some reason. I don't know exactly why that is, but it does. Okay, let's see here. I want to put that up there a little bit. Let's see. Come on. I'm auditioning, and you know what's going to happen is I won't get them in the same place, right? There. Okay. She may have gone to get whoever set that up to. I don't know. She said that her son had set it up for her, so I suppose I don't do this the way other people do too. I guess I glue book a little bit different than some, but I think that's where we're headed, like that. It looks all right, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm making a zine. I'm making an itty bitty glue book zine. Let me go to Facebook and make sure she's okay. Yeah, there's no messages, so she must be all right. Um, I had this idea. I wanted to make it a little bit of a glue book. So, like I said, it's called Butterflies, Birds, and Blooms. And thank you, Joe. I think that's where we're headed with it. Is right there like that. Now to get it sort of in place. This one I can move. This one needs to go kind of right there. Okay. Has to work my lighting out. And I will tell you that, these little webcams, one of the things about focusing is light. They focus better when they have more light. That's true with any camera. So, of course, these are upside down, but that's because it's a zine. So we'll get it sorted in a minute here. Yeah. I'd tell you all to watch for her, but you can't see her till I make her. Come back in. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy. I was also watching Dee Dee, and she was putting glue on stickers with her finger, and that would probably work nicely with images, but I can't imagine having glue all over my fingers all the time. So I don't know that it would work. Now, I didn't finish this Sunday, but I think we'll get it finished today. All right, there's that page. That's the front cover. Now for the back cover. It's kind of in the middle of the page. Oh, I had to weight it down because I folded it and then it wouldn't work. About that magnet on the glue ball trick. Okay. It's not my ideas. I can't remember who did it. Somebody else did that, Deb. I will tell you, it took everything I couldn't figure out. I finally had to use E6000 to get that magnet to glue onto my bottle. And I had to leave the bottle laid down like that because it kept sliding off. Okay, Dana says she will be back. All right. She's coming. She's just having a bad day. Thank you, Linda. Um, but with her sale on Friday, we definitely want to get her sorted out because you guys won't be able to see what she's trying to sell if we don't. All right. Gotta have a little room for my signature down there. And then this one can go there. Yeah. There will be no living with her after this. What? That does it. I'm getting a divorce. There is currently a sign under the toilet seat that reads, "Gentlemen, please stand closer. It's shorter than you think." I see. Well, Mike. Is there more than one gentleman in your house? I've never asked you that before. No, that's why it calls for paybacks. I see. Okay, well, paybacks can get you into serious trouble. Of course, I asked my husband that ultimate question today. I had new jeans I brought from the store this morning, and I had to ask him. And he said, no, they look better than the ones you've been wearing. Well, Mike, just sit down. There you go. Okay. All right. I'm going to go make a copy of this. So I got to give you something pretty to look at. Where's my book? Because that page turned out really pretty Sunday. You bought her a Cricut Pro. Now these stickers are popping up everywhere. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Uh-huh. Yep. My mama's next door neighbor got a Cricut Pro too, and I'm jealous of them. There, that's something pretty to look at while I go to the copy machine. I'll be right back. I have to make a copy because we actually have to turn it into a book. Oh, I got to put white paper in there. Okay, well, tell me, do you need white paper or can you use my cream? Okay, I'm going to put one sheet of white paper. Okay. Okay. Color. Okay, honey, it's ready. Ooh, it copied really pretty too. I like it when it copies really pretty. Oh, Dana, I'm so sorry, hon. I'm sorry it's bugging. I'm sorry it's causing issues. Yeah, Mike, I can guarantee you're not doing that. You've been married long enough, you know better. I know that you're not doing that. And Deb is right, Dana. Better now than ever. Then better now than later. That's correct. Okay. Oh, blast. You guys let me do it. I bet you Linda's out there yelling at me and I didn't hear her. You let me do it. What's today's date? The 17th. Okay. And that's the 8th month. 8, 17, 20, 21. So I'm going to have to sign this one individually because I blew it. All right. Now we got to fold this little guy. Oh, I love this fancy paper. When I was at the printers last time I went to the printer supply place to get whatever papers they had, I should have gotten more than one ream because this is really nice paper. What's the matter, hon?
It's telling me it's offline. That's what I get all the time.
Well, it's not offline.
I know.
Okay. Is it stuff that I can print for you later? Okay. Oh, I like how the line shows up on that particular piece of paper. It makes the title show up better. Ah! Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Jeff would have trouble doing that to me, Mike, because he'd have to come out here in the studio to find a can of hairspray. So that would be very difficult for him because you can't find anything in the studio. You got to know where it's at in the first place. You have to know how far down in the pile it is. And now, until you put it away someplace safe, and that's what I did with my great big new stamp pad from Lisa, and then I couldn't find it, which really made me grumpy. Okay. All right, let's see here. We have the back and the front, and we need some glue stick. Well, but if she breaks the counter, Mike, then you're going to have to replace the counter too. Okay. Come on now. Don't misbehave. Go where you're supposed to go. Line up. All right. Now we're going to fold the front around. Oh, I'm liking this. It's cute. It's cute. Again. Oh, no. Well, I would tell you, Dana, to just skip it, except that I know you need to get it fixed. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to bring you in really close as I can get you. All right, that's as close as I can get you so we can... Does it... Where'd you all learn that anyway? She does it with jars all the time. Oh, well, I don't do mine on the counter because we have stone counters, but I go out on the back concrete and hit it on the rug. We learned that because when you release the pressure in the jar, then it opens. Duh! We learned that in physics class, I'll bet. Isn't it cute? I love it. I love this. It came out really cute. Okay, butterflies, birds, and blooms. And we have, oops, off camera. Sorry. We have our butterflies. And we have our birds. And we have our blooms. Oh, I'm really happy with how it came out. And we have the back. Thank you. Okay, guys. I've got 29 of you here. So let's play a little game. I gotta find my phone. Wait just a minute. Don't do it yet. We know this game? One time when I was a kid, my mom and I couldn't get the pickle jar open. Dad wasn't home, so we went and asked a neighbor, and he opened it for you. Uh-huh. Thank you, guys. Okay. The game is, of course, to choose a number. When I tell you go, and I have to get down here like this. When I tell you go, choose a number between, oh, let's say 1 and 75. Okay, go. Go. Oh, it didn't post. There we go. Between 1 and 75. The closest 3 without going over, I will send zines to. How's that sound? Everybody choose. Okay, let's see. Did I see 56, 44, 42. Apparently he got the printer to work. 33. Mike, pick another number. Teresa's already got 33. Oh, Linda says there's 244s. So, who I thought I saw 244s. Let's see. Brittany has the first 44. So who? Heather, pick another number. Yeah, Heather, pick another number. And did it work now?
Yeah, but it's got. I'm gonna have to clear the queue. Got the same thing in the queue.
Oh.
It had like 10 pages in the queue. I wasn't talking to it.
Oh.
It's working now so far.
Okay, Mike's got another number. Heather needs to pick another number. I'm getting up my my random number generator. Somewhere it is. I have one. Okay, Heather has not picked again. Heather, you need to pick another number. Okay, well, I'm just going to put stop. Oh, there she got another number. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed. All right, now then, we got to pick 3 numbers. We have 54, 31, and 35. So, I think somebody got 54 right on. And 35. So let's see here. I think I saw. Joe's got 54. Yay! Okay, Joe's got 54. $31. New comments here. Joe got 54. Who has closest to 31 without going over? Debbie's got 21. Sherry's got 22. Mindy's got 26. Mindy has 26. So I think Mindy has closest to 31. Am I not correct? Mindy has 26. Thanks, guys. And then for 35, Teresa has 33. So, okay. Joe, I've got Teresa and Mindy's addresses, but I do not have yours. So in the description box down below is my email address. Do not put it here. Send me an email with your address, please, and last name, because I don't know your last name. So please to send me an email so that I can send out your zine. Please and thank you. Okay. Come here, phone. Go to sleep. There we go. I really like how it came out too. Itty bit. I'm gonna have to do an itty bitty little glue book. I think that is, you know. You're welcome, Teresa. Let's see what we got to do now. I think I want to work on another page in this. What do you guys think? Think that would be fun? You're welcome. You're welcome, Mindy. You're welcome, Teresa. Let's get back further out. Dee Dee just did that that one yesterday. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. So it was Dee Dee's itty bitty book that she was working on was yesterday's stream. I knew I watched it, but I just didn't know from when. Do you need more paper? Does it say it needs more paper? Sorry, guys. Hold on just a minute. Let me go. I should have thought about that. I knew there wasn't a lot in there. Well, sometimes when it gets down real far. Okay, in a minute, it's going to come up and... Oh, it did it already. So you just gotta... Okay. Sorry, guys. We have to help the printerly challenged. Santa Claus can work a sleigh in the sky and fly around the world in one night, but he cannot work the printer. His computer doesn't like my printer is what the deal is. Oh, Janice, that would be awesome. I may have one somewhere. I just, of course, the way Dee Dee works is fun too. I was watching how she puts her pages together. And I think trying that would be a fun way to do something. But for today, I'm going to work in here because this is the only page I've done in here. And I guess I really should date it, shouldn't I? We did this Sunday, which was, today's the 17th. Monday would have been the 16th. Sunday would have been the 14th. Can I say? Yes, I can send yours to Brittany. But Brittany, will you send me your is she here? Brittany, email me your address, please. Needs a tiny glue book session. Your mental health needs a tiny glue book session. That sounds like fun. Yes, Barbara. They were little comp books. They're just a little bit bigger than this. That's what Dee Dee was working in on yesterday. Okay, we're going to put this right here. Today, it was August 14th. August 14th, 2021. They're 98 cents at Walmart. Of course, you have to go to Walmart too, Debbie. Painterly papers, yeah. 98 cents for free, for 3. That would be cool. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet today. I don't know which page I want to work on, but I should work on one towards back. You work on the front, you work in the back. It's not quite so important now that I've got all the paint on these. But this one, I think, says that's what we're going to work on. It just called my name. Okay, Brittany, I should have it. I probably do. It's probably in the group too. If not, I'll message you on Facebook. Which makes me think there's somebody on Facebook I need to message because I got a friend request the other day that I thought we were already. Hubby's back with dinner. Only good thing about being hurt is you can't cook. Oh no. All right. I think this needs a big flower in the middle of it. What do y'all think? I think so. So we are going to start. I need my little pen. Where's my little pen? Nope. Nope. Come here. Okay. Yes, Teresa. It might be that case, but I also it could be that they've copied. There's a lot of that going around too. Somebody told me the other day that they had been copied. Cracker Barrel. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. We're gonna have rotisserie chicken and eggplant and cucumbers because I have to go out and pick the. I don't have to pick the chicken. I just have to go out and pick the eggplant and the cucumbers. So I'm going to go pick dinner in a little while. I can't pick any tomatoes. Oh, by the way, if I didn't tell y'all, the storm went totally east of us. We didn't even get any rain. Teresa, my plan is to have chicken quesadillas tomorrow night. I usually have rotisserie chicken and it just so happened I was in Sam's Club today, and that's why we're having rotisserie chicken. But I have rotisserie chicken, and then we will have something, either chicken soup or something. Cajun chicken quesadillas. Yummy. Joe's having fried chicken. I may have to. This one, okay, come on now. Don't misbehave. We are not allowing any misbehavings. All right, that looks pretty good for the start. Heather's going to have Hawaiian pizza. Yummy, yummy. Put that on themselves and fry it. That would be nice, wouldn't it, Teresa? I think Mike got in trouble for gluing things together. He quit talking. I'm coming back. Yay! Okay, well, that's all right, hon. You just come back and we'll deal with it. That's, because I'm missing you. Oh, Lisa, I told them the exciting news, by the way. And those of you that weren't here earlier, if Lisa's feeling up to it and after she does all of her chores Thursday, we're going to stream on Lisa's channel at about 2:30. But she has chores in the morning, so, we want to make sure she's feeling up to it. Oh, there she is. Dana's back. Her mic is muted, just so you know. There she is. I think that looks pretty good, except that I can hear myself talk. Just so you know,
Oh, because I got my phone on because I was trying to listen to y'all. Okay. Now?
Now I don't think. Nope, I can't hear myself. So
Okay.
yay! She's
Okay.
back. Now she can play,
Jeez.
and that look, I can see your fingernails all nice and clear, and you have nice clean fingernails, not like mine, which are all inky.
Oh, well, I don't know how. All right. So I'm just gonna.
I don't know what you had to do, but it worked.
I rebooted my computer twice. That's about it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
See what I put my Mod Podge in?
Uh-huh.
It
Lisa
works
has
good.
one like that. Lisa has one like that too. I happen to have a couple of these that were empty, matte medium bottles, and they work real well. When I went off on my trip, I didn't use a whole one, but I did take two because I was afraid of it.
Yeah,
So,
I don't like the sticky mess. Whenever you open the jars and you end
oh
up with
yeah,
all that junk. So
yeah. Well, the other thing is that I do is I mix mine with glue, so I have to have something to put it in.
yeah.
The glue keeps the pages from sticking together. Is the one of the big reasons that I do that. I like it better than straight Mod Podge. Um,
Oh, great. I don't know
what's
what
the
my
matter now?
computer's doing. Oh, okay. I'll do that later. I'm trying to figure out this camera better. My son's going to help me later.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not stupid, but it really is being aggravating.
I went through a whole bunch of hoops to get this one to do what it was supposed to do, and if you don't have the latest version of the software, that may be part of it.
And I really, really need to get a new computer.
It's not the
Mine's just
computer,
getting
it's
slow too.
the camera, the camera software is what I was talking about though.
Yeah.
The other thing is if your computer is slowing down, what do they call that? Let's
Oh, I
see.
clean it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did all the
A
cookies and
defrag thing.
defrag. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
did
haven't done
that.
that. I haven't done that to mine in a while. I need to do that.
Well, mine is
I think mine
has
now
a lot of
does that.
pictures.
Oh, yeah. Well, with bead shows, you think you have a lot of pictures.
Mhm.
Every time I do a bead show, which is a couple times a month, I probably do 300-400 pictures just in 2 days. So
I had a external hard drive I kept all my pictures on,
yep.
and it crashed.
Oh.
So I had another external hard drive that had those same pictures on it before that. So I went back in and added them, or I um, did a repair on it, and it brought them all back. So I was lucky. Um, so I put all my pictures back on my computer. So it's probably partly that too.
Probably. I have what do you call that? I have a hard drive, a backup hard drive, but
Yeah.
a lot of what I take pictures of, I actually just delete
Oh yeah.
because it's mostly the same colors or just the same bead but different colors and different, the for the shows.
Yeah.
The thing that clutters up mine these days is videos though, because the
Mhm.
videos
They take a lot of space.
well, and it's not the edited videos, it's the raw videos. Yep, it's not clear again. I don't know what it's
Okay.
doing. So
Come on. Yeah, I see it like go right
it
out.
was it was perfect at first and now it's not. So the other question we had several comments of what might fix it. Was that one was to make sure your software was the most updated version. The other thing I was going to ask you is, are you hardwired into your router, or
No,
are you
I'm
on?
not.
Okay,
I'm on Wi-Fi.
and that can really make a difference.
Yeah. I know my son's
Um,
like, Mom, you just should go ahead and get a desktop for this stuff. So
oh,
I
honey,
don't.
I've got a laptop. I just have a hardwire to run clear to the router.
Yeah, but he's like, you can upgrade your desktop and not have to keep doing all this stuff. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
well, but a cable's a lot cheaper than a new desktop.
yeah,
And mine is run around the room, around this whole studio space, around this door, back out to the living room because I have to go to the living room to get to the router. So I bought a 50-foot, and I actually have two of them because I use my computer in two different spaces. Um, I move it back and forth from here to my desk, and I have two cables that run into a splitter box and run into the router. And that means that I don't lose any bandwidth because of the Wi-Fi. If Jeff's playing a game,
yeah.
it can toast the Wi-Fi. Of course, I'm
Well,
using upload speed most of the time, so.
and that's the crazy thing. Like nobody was home, nobody was doing anything. Um, like my son that games, he just now got home, but it was just weird. I'm like, I don't know, but
Well, the other thing is, I don't know what your cable company is, but
it's
that
Spectrum.
did that to me one day. Cox was fussing with stuff. They were working and they kept knocking my bandwidth. I had like an upload speed of 1.5, and we're supposed to have 10. So
Oh, yeah, that sucks. I mean, and like you never know whenever it's going to go haywire.
no, but you're going to need to probably fix that before Friday because they're never going to see those little labelies.
Yeah, I'll
So
get we'll work on that tonight and tomorrow. Our our cable's gotten so expensive and it's just crappy. It's
did I
crazy.
put that in there upside down? I hope I didn't do my page upside down. Did I really do my page upside down? No, I didn't. Yep, Lori, it's very blurry. She's all, you can't really see what she's doing. Yeah. I know she's putting paper on, I think she's making cards to make postcards.
Yeah, I am. Try to.
Yeah, it's just not coming in at all.
That's crazy. It's
I
aggravating.
wonder. I wonder. Let's see here. Okay, now that's really weird. Okay. Hmm. Answer me this, guys. Put your paper back out there in the middle where we can see it, Dana. Does that look better? I mean, when I go like this, it's pretty blurry. But if I go like this, is it better? I'm going to leave it like that until they answer me.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to have to use a littler thing to get these little tips right here in the middle. And of course, we need to make some swirlies. Are we going to make the swirlies with the big one or the middle size one? Let's see. I think we're going to start with them. Yes, it got clear when I made her small.
Huh.
Okay. It is until she moves. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When every time she moves, it's okay. If I make her little tiny, it's pretty clear. Then if I put you back, it's still pretty clear. Okay. It's okay for now. Just farther away, not really
Yeah.
clear. Yeah, and I can't stay terrible late today because
It's fine.
I have uh I have stuffs today. Of course, getting up at 5 o'clock didn't help me get any stuffs done. Mom had blood work this morning, so I have to get across town. I have to get her, and I have to get her back to the clinic place, the doctor's office, by 7 o'clock. Which it's not that hard. It's just that I have to get up really early to do that. It is nice that I don't have to do it every day, but
Yeah,
I
it's
I
hard
don't.
whenever you're running them around too.
Well, I don't like to have her make the blood work ones much later than that because she's diabetic, and then she
Yeah.
she can't eat beforehand. So it's better to have her do that one really early. We do her doctor's appointments early in the morning too, but they're more like at 8 o'clock. I have to say that I struggled with mine trying to do lives on my laptop, and it never worked. We had wireless from a tower internet provider. Got a new desktop. It worked still from the tower.
Dang it. I don't know. I'm gonna check it out and see what I can do.
And Barbara's right. I would check your upload speed.
Okay.
Um, and like I said, a 50-foot cable or whatever it takes to get from the router to your spot
Yeah.
is considerably cheaper than a new computer at the moment.
Yeah.
Even if because I have two of them. It took two 50-foot cables to get to both spaces, and they were not horrible.
I think I would probably have to get a splitter to be able to still hook into my modem too and all that.
Well, if you talk to them right, I don't know about your cable guy, but my cable guy gave me the splitter.
Yeah.
Um, it depends on how many wires you happen to put in there too. That's another part of it. Because
Yeah. I need
but
to call them anyways because like our we're having problems with our channels being like scrambled looking.
oh well, then that's
So
probably what's going on today.
it might be that.
Uh-huh.
That only happens on certain channels though. It's crazy. But I'm thinking about just turning cable off and using an app.
Oh, you mean like Hulu or one of those?
Yeah, we have Hulu, but we don't have Hulu Live. So I might just end up doing that. My husband's like, no, I like my shows. And I'm like, you're only here on the weekends. We're out of town.
Oh dear. Um,
Watch
I
your
have
shows at the
Friday for
hotel, dude.
children.
Like my kids don't really get on TV much. So they'd rather play their video games or Gage will find something
Um,
whenever we have.
I can't. We have 150 for download, but we have 10 upload. And to get any more upload, um, I'd have to go really, really big. And the download speed works fine for Jeffrey and what he's doing. And what you need for live streaming is upload speed.
Yeah.
It also helps to keep allow me to do videos uploaded faster, but
Yeah.
because I'm not like Barbara who has to leave her videos on overnight. Poor girl.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, her upload is so it takes so long that she has to just leave them on overnight. Poor thing.
I would probably just do mainly lives because I don't have the patience to edit videos, I don't think.
Um,
Terrible.
I don't find it hard, but Lisa doesn't edit a lot. I know that, she does videos and she doesn't do a ton of editing, so you can do it. The
I
big
say
thing
too
is
much.
what? Oh,
I
I
say
say all the time. Have you not listened to my videos? Oh, it is terrible. Makes me ah, a
I'm
million
ridiculous. Gotta use that.
antennas on all the TVs, and NBC is the only channel you can get. Barbara, our cable was our TV cable was free, just with because I said I wasn't paying for cable. I think the last time we went in, I ended up having to pay for the cable, but our bill was, not much worse than it had been. Yeah, I say all the time. There's no fixing it. You can't fix but at the same time, you guys know who I am, and I forget words. That's what really irritates me is when I
Oh,
forget
me
what word I
too.
want to say.
See, that
That
does
just
me too.
it's just like
Drives
upload
you
speed's
crazy.
awful, but I'm not that out of focus when I'm on with you. No, you're not. You're not. You're in pretty good focus. So, and usually StreamYard compensates pretty well. So I don't know what's going on with poor Dana's today.
Oh well, it's just a crapshoot.
Okay, what do we think? We think this is kind of going okay. We better turn it right side up and do it over here. Well, we have Prime and Netflix and cable, and Jeff can never find anything to watch. But
Well,
we don't have a lot of fancy cable channels. Um,
like this color.
I have Prime because I wanted free shipping. I have Netflix because we've had Netflix forever and ever, and when we go off once in a while, I will hook the phone to the TV and we will watch a movie every once in a while.
Yeah, we have Netflix and Hulu. We just got Hulu though. So
Okay, this is coming out okay. I'm liking it. It's one huge swirly mess right now, but that's okay. Thanks, Mindy. I think we're going to use the big fat one though to do some. I think we're going to go in here and do another petal. Yep. Yep. Oh, I got to do a petal in that crease. Oh, I hate that crease. Maybe we'll just ignore that one. We'll see. I'm going to think about that crease. Like acorn, lots of British mystery students. Ooh, Deb, 17. I would love 17. Well, see, and the upload speed has nothing to do with watching on TV. It has to do with adding videos and uh, even playing games is a download speed thing. So I don't know. I don't watch TV hardly at all. So I watch YouTube videos, but I almost never watch TV. Okay, we're gonna have to somehow get in there. We're gonna go like this because we gotta have this one in there. Okay, I think we're gonna have to get the lower one. Oh, that's looking better. Mhm. All right.
Here's some of the other labels I have.
Ooh, what kind of little brown jug syrup? How fun!
I don't know. Just this one's Miner's Peppermint.
Okay, you sent me one that's tiny and yellow, and I think it was from Miner's Peppermint.
Yeah.
I won't promise because I just opened it, but
Yeah, I haven't been thrifting in a while. I need to go.
well, I was supposed to go this week one day with Helen, and I have not contacted her about it. I've been so crazy busy with everything else, and of course we put everything up. I shouldn't say we. Jeff put everything up for the storm. Um, and then we didn't even get rain, so this is kind of strange doodling on something so big. I've never done a big 2-page spread
Doodle.
doodles before. Yeah. I don't know that it takes any longer than doodling on something smaller, but usually it's something smaller that I'm doodling in. Okay.
Somebody sent me these stamped images, and they're like on ad machine tape.
Tape? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're cool. That would be a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Adding machine tape is cool. It could be coffee dyed too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's one thing I haven't done is coffee dye stuff.
That's so easy. Especially seeing as how I do it the lazy way, just shove it in a pan, let it soak, and then lay it out on the table.
Yeah.
I have absolutely refuse to turn my oven on to dry it. It's just too hot here.
Yes, for sure. I'm with you there.
Even in the wintertime, it's so hot that I
Mhm.
just. Okay. Which
We
way
don't
is
get
up?
much of a break at all
No,
with the heat.
no. Okay, the spirally doodles may need a little dot in the middle. They may. So let's look at doing one and we'll decide. Yeah, they're gonna have to have a dot in the middle, which means then they'll have to have a white dot in the middle, which we need to get the black dot dry before we can put a white dot in the middle. So I better put the black dots in first. And I was going to put a border on something today. That's what I was thinking about doing in here, and I didn't even think about it. This would have been a good page to put a border on. Oh, it's kind of cool with a big thing in it. You watched the Vera, the Lewis, and now the Morris. That must be British TV she's talking about.
I like to doodle too, Tanya. I've done some stuff in my books
with doodles, yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed doing the index cards because I could do them at my desk at when I was
Yeah.
doing
Whenever.
other things. Yeah. I didn't need to come over here and sit down. I could grab my pens and of course I have a big like a legal size clipboard.
Uh-huh.
It's longer than a regular size clipboard. So it will sit in my lap on the chair arm and go up on the table and be stable. So I don't have to have a piece of table to do that on because they're small enough. I can do it on that. It's kind of like having a lap board or something like that. So Barbara said to figure out how to get NBC Olympic coverage in 2 years when the Winter Games come along. Ah, okay. Well, that one I can't necessarily help you. I know that in the camper with the antenna we've got on the camper, we get a fair amount of TV channels if there's TV channels available in the area we're in. Like in Red Bay, Alabama, there are no channels available. Poor Jeff. He had no television, no internet. He had to go to the lounge every day because that was the only place they had internet. Poor man. And I
They
was
get,
perfectly content, at the
oh
camper,
yeah.
just, piddling along. Okay, that's the one that doesn't work.
Yeah, my husband thinks he has to have some TV too.
Yep, yep. Mhm. You said he works out of town. What does he do?
He works for CSX Railroad.
Oh, okay.
He's actually up here. Well, he was in Gainesville um yesterday or day before. So he's all over. He goes up to Wildwood a lot. Um sometimes Pensacola, sometimes Ocala. So he's everywhere.
Oh,
He's
I
been
know what I was going to tell you, and you were having so much trouble, and then I forgot. If you go to Bruton to visit your family,
hmm
they're in Milton, Florida, which is
uh
over
not
that
far.
direction and actually in a pretty good line with Bruton for you.
Uh-huh.
Um, there is a really cool hardware store called Hall's Hardware,
Hall's Hardware.
and they have a huge cooler full of that crazy soda.
Oh, really?
Yes. And they have one that's called Totally Gross Soda.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. I
When
love
my
its caps, but I've never tasted it and I have no intention.
when my boys were little, they did the Bean Boozled thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're so gross.
Yes, my husband and his workmates used to do those.
They're
Ah,
nasty.
hmm Jeff got one that was a skunk one time, and he tried another one, which is, that'll tell you what my husband's like. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah, well, the boys ended up doing quite a few of them too.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah, and you were talking about ghost peppers the other day.
Oh,
The
yes.
boys, yeah, they did that whole ghost pepper challenge thing whenever they were little, and Gage ate 5 of them,
And how
and
sick was he?
he said it was not nice coming out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
And then Dustin ate a half of one and gave up and drank like a half a cup of milk.
Well,
It
my
was
child
funny.
can eat things that hot eh, all day long, but if he doesn't like things that are hot like that, if they don't have taste. So,
Yeah, good flavor.
like, so likely is not, he probably would not eat them. But he uses hot sauce like it's, and hot peppers, and that kind of thing a lot.
Gage likes hot stuff pretty good. Which it's crazy because Gage is part Asian and Dustin is part Spanish and Indian, and Dustin likes no hot stuff.
Thanks, Barbara. Okay. Um, well, Brandon cut his teeth on hot sauce in Texas.
Uh-oh.
He would suck the he loved green hot sauce off the table, and he would suck it like off of a chip when he was
Oh my
tiny.
goodness.
We had a neighbor who was Mexican, and I can't remember what big favors we had done. He was gone a lot, and we watched after his house and stuff like that for him. And he had taken us to dinner, and he had taken us to a Mexican restaurant that was little, one of those ones that you don't know where's at
Yeah,
until
just a
you.
mom and pop kind of thing.
Yep, but it was such good food. Anyways, Brandon's sitting on my lap at the table, and he's sucking um, hot green chili sauce off the chip, and Eloy said, are you really letting him do that? And I said, yeah. I said, I'll probably pay for it later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if their stomach can handle it, that's one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Linda's going. Bye, Linda. I'm sorry. Missed you going out. I hope she hasn't gone already.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys, for catching her and
Yeah.
telling her I said bye. Bye. Okay. When I'm not in close, you can't see what white does, but look what white does to that.
Oh, it's pretty, I know. It just makes it whole
Mm-hmm.
totally different. I did one day and I used red as a highlight color. It
Oh,
was
uh-huh.
black, red, and white, and it was so cool.
Well, and I said I was going to start using my silver and gold pens, and you noticed what I picked up. It just, the white one just jumps in my hand.
Here's this one. I don't know if y'all can see with my crappy
It's sort
stuff.
of coming in. That's cute. And you said somebody sent you the stamped image?
Yes, they did. I do some swaps and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
I end up getting stuff like that. And I put it in a thing up here so I can use it.
Well, I have a whole envelope full of Happy Mail I need to use now.
Yep. I have a bin up here that I stick it all in.
I think it was pretty too, Lisa. Very, what do I want to say, vintagey,
Yeah.
gardeny kind of thing.
Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Mitzi.
Lisa, I don't know if you were here when I started opening Dana's package, but I think that some of those pretty brown papers would make a cute paper bag journal.
I think, Tanya, I still have some more of that paper. The other paper, next time I send you a box, I'll send you the other one that I sent Lisa. I couldn't fit everything in that package, and
In that envelope.
I didn't want to do a, I sent Lisa some fabric. That's why I had to use a box.
Yep.
And so I was like,
Yeah, I've got a box that I have to send to Lisa, and I have to use a box because of something that's in it because of the size.
mm-hmm.
And I have to find some more things, Lisa, to fill it up because I'm not sending you a half empty box. That's all there is to it. I just refuse to send out a half empty box.
Yeah, I don't, that's the way I am.
So
And
I've
I
got to
mean,
find
like,
some things to put
sometimes you
in it.
pay as much for shipping on a small box as you do a medium box.
Oh yeah. The thing I will tell you is after a certain number of ounces,
Ounces,
no
yeah.
matter what, no matter how big the box is, it ends up being a priority. You pay priority. Uh,
Yeah.
I learned that a long time ago with beads. There's a certain spot where I might as well use the priority mailbox and ship it in a priority box because it's going to
Yeah.
cost me the same amount as using a box that I've paid for.
Do you use pirate ship?
What kind of ship?
Pirate ship?
No. I
It's
ship through
cheaper.
PayPal.
Pirate ship is cheaper.
Okay.
Um, and like it's it it's usually pretty good. Now to send to you
Uh-huh.
wasn't too bad, but I think I paid the same as I paid for Lisa's package.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I guess it
No,
just
because with my beads I invoice through PayPal.
yeah,
It's
I do too.
protected. Is protected. Um, I can't explain what that means
Yeah,
to me right now.
they have a
It's not insured, but
yeah,
it is. Yeah,
they will cover.
they will they will cover a certain amount if it gets lost. Yeah,
Pirate ship does that also.
does that too.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like $50, I think.
I'll have to look at it. I because so many of my customers are already in PayPal as far as
Yeah.
invoicing and all that goes. I could switch over to Square, but it's pain to switch, and I just don't think that it's worth it because sooner or later I'm going to stop making beads. Sooner or later, someday I get to retire. Sooner or later, but Jeffrey wants a new motorhome, so it's going to be later.
Well, got to give the guy what he wants.
Yeah. And my mom asked me when I was going to quit making beads, and I told her when I ran out of glass. But you have to understand, I haven't bought glass in 2 years, and I probably have 5 years worth left in my box.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you.
Well, and
Let
it's
me.
probably quite pricey, so you don't want to just.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go like this, and then okay, guys, you're going to get a headache. Be careful, but behind me, back there,
Oh goodness,
you see that?
that is a lot of glass.
Yeah. And I've been working off of that for 2 years, and it doesn't look like I touched it.
Jeez.
Now that's two different brands, two different companies worth of glass.
Do
Now
you
you have to
still enjoy
understand,
doing it?
not really.
Nah.
No, it's not fun like it used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot of fun, but the it's a job, and
Yeah.
that was the thing is I turned it into a job a long time ago,
Yeah.
and it was fun until I got in the wreck, and when I
Yeah.
got in the wreck and everything changed and we don't get to do the live
Streams and stuff.
shows well, no, not streams, but I used to do physical live
Oh,
art shows and bead shows,
yeah.
and it's an interaction thing,
Yeah.
and so now it's even more of a job than it was. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where um it's I don't know.
You'll
It's
work on it until you
okay.
can't.
I'll work on it till I can't. That's right. And it pays the one bill that I pay. Plus
Well,
it pays for me to have
extras.
toys.
Yeah.
Yes. It's our, our fun monies.
Yeah.
And that includes an RV.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's cool.
so,
I think it's pretty
it's
neat though.
well, and another part of it is that making beads for a physical show is way different than making beads for an internet show.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'm sure.
and our chat has gotten very, very
Quiet.
quiet. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Do
yep.
you like whenever you do your shows on that channel, do they charge you like to be on there?
No. Mm-mm.
Good.
No. Um, it's it's like a group, and I actually belong to several. I only sell in a couple anymore, two or three, just because I found that it was better to do a fewer shows because I can't keep up with
Yeah.
mom and all of the other stuff I have to do. So I'm only doing 2 shows a month, and our chat really got quiet. Oh, there, Mindy says they're here, and Barbara says they're here. Okay, she's listening to this great conversation. Oh, and they're paying attention. Oh dear,
Uh,
I'm not sure I should say anything else then. So,
what if you did it on your own on this channel? Like, what if you did? Do you think you would do as good, like a live?
I don't know. I've thought about doing a live, actually on my
A live
page,
show?
on my
Yeah.
Facebook page. I don't know. Um, Partially because you cannot get close enough to really see those. And
Yeah.
Teresa's crocheting a dolly. Um, it might work if I did a video ahead of time, like a premiere or something, because then I
Yeah.
could use my phone and get real close pictures. Because with my phone, I can get, like this big of a space. I can I
Hmm.
can really get a close video. So that,
Yeah.
and Lisa's listening and spinning. I knew she was spinning. Which color did you pick? Lisa, which color? Oh, she had to finish something. Oh, yeah, she had to finish something before she could start a new color. So I don't know what color she's spinning, but I so want to see what that blue and green one is going to look like because that one is so pretty. A paper person dotty doll with beads. Ooh, fun. I have yellow on there. Guess what, Teresa? It might look yellow, but it's actually lime green. It is like super lime green, which is one of my favorite colors, which is green with a lot of yellow in it.
I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm
Deb,
doing.
the and honestly, beads, okay, that's another part of this too, is the bead shows, a lot of them have been canceled. Bead
Mm.
and Button, which was one of the foremost and beginning bead magazines, they no longer are in existence. So the Bead
Same
and
thing
Button
with
show,
scrapbooking.
yes, it's the same thing as with scrapbooking. Now, I will tell you that beading will come back around because it's like many other things, kind of like knitting. Knitting comes and goes. Um, quilting is a consistent. It is always there. Quilting's a consistent. Um, but knitting tends to come and go. So does sewing in many respects. Um, and knitting is actually on the down, but bead shows and bead work have really taken a hard hit. The big huge Tucson show, I did that show several years in a row, and the first year I went as a shopper. There's a wholesale show. I couldn't get through to see the tables at a lot of those places. They have 30-foot wide aisles, and you could not hardly move through the aisles. A few years ago, friends that were doing that show sent pictures, and there was like 3 people in the aisle. So
That's how scrapbooking has got too. It's not
yeah,
near what it
yeah.
was.
Deb says she puts lime green with everything, and that's true. Heather's making an owl journal using owls her friends have made and sent me. How fun! That sounds like fun, Heather. But yeah, scrapbooking is the same way, and the scrapbooking shows are, rubber stamping.
Yeah.
Rubber stamping has kind of gone. And so, beading is one of those things. So I'm lucky that I'm still able to do some of it, and that I'm still able to make it my job.
Right.
Because I sure wouldn't want to go to work for Walmart.
No. I don't blame you there.
A lot got canceled. I still bead occasionally, but not feverishly anymore. I do fabric, paint, beads, metal, clay, glass, paper, and like to mix them up. There you go, Deb. That's the thing. I was truly and honestly, okay, there's probably not a craft I haven't tried in one form or another. Seeing how I started out really young doing it. But when I started making beads, man, I had made jewelry from early on, but when I started making beads, that's what I decided I was going to do. I was going to make beads. And I did very little until a few years before we left South Dakota, and that's when the beads got to be a real job, and it was I was starting to have creative slumps. I couldn't, I couldn't even combine colors in the bead, that kind of thing. And that's when I started playing with paper and paint and mixed media. I did a zine swap on Dee Dee's channel back when she was, what do you call that? She was on, it was Ustream then. A lot of girls that streamed a lot was on Ustream, which I never did quite understand the difference, but that there was a big difference. And I actually swapped a zine with sent it to Dee Dee, and she swapped them, and I have zines back from somewhere from people from her stream. And I've mixed media painted boxes for my big necklaces to go in, stuff like that. So that's when I started doing all this. Now that doesn't mean I didn't paint and do messy stuff before. Okay. I am liking this. For every craft there is, not enough time. I received a quilled owl. Oh, yes, I haven't tried that for a long time either. Oh, Mina's here. Hi, Mina. Do you think we got enough dots, guys? I don't think so yet, but she's digging through something. I don't know what Dana's digging for, but she's got to find a special piece. I can tell.
I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Trying to figure it out.
A wonderful lunch she hasn't seen with a friend for a couple years. My sister had ladies coming for lunch today. When she said ladies, from the sounds of it, there was about 6 of them. I think maybe it may be the group she works with at school. But they were supposed to go on a big hike, and unfortunately, she was getting rain, so they weren't going to get to go on their big hike, which she was very disappointed about because She likes to be outside. Okay. Now I can't decide what I want to do to it next. So that may be where we end it, seeing as how it's 4:30.
That's fine with me.
You got stuff to do tonight? Let's see what you're doing. Oh, it's so blurry when I do that.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
No, it's not your fault.
I'm trying to work on this.
Just a little collage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My I have my granddaughter here, and my son's in there watching her, and he's like, "Mom."
Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's what happened.
He's so awkward with kids anyways, and he's like, "Mom."
Uh-huh.
So, he's okay though.
Well, I think that's one reason why mine doesn't have a girlfriend is because he does not want children. He does not like
Oh,
children. I mean, he really doesn't. Now, he's good with them. He is probably, it's amazing how good he is with them. Um,
right.
he was always good with my two sisters' kids. Now, he was 14 before either one of them had children.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. Well, my sisters didn't have their children until they were over 40. So,
Well,
um,
that makes a big difference.
yeah. So, and I was 30 something. So, um, but so they were babies when he was in his teens, but we had kids living around us all the time, and he was always so good with them. But he absolutely doesn't like does not like children. Doesn't is like real funny. I
I
don't know.
tell
This
you,
needs okay.
the older that I get, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that kid is crying and crying and crying." Like in the store, I'm like, "Oh dear God, I hope my kids weren't like that." You know, I try to not let them be like that, you know.
Well, mine pitched fits in stores, and I just let him.
Yeah, you
I just,
walk off.
no, I didn't walk off. I just stood there with him, but I just let him. He would pound his head on the floor and do all kinds of things. But I also found out later that a huge amount of that was food.
Oh yeah, the
Brendan's very,
colorings and
Bre-
stuff.
no, Brendan's allergic to real food.
Oh,
He is seriously allergic to milk and eggs and um, blueberries and bananas and goat's
oh
milk and
wow.
oh yeah. He has a major list of things he's allergic to, and the problem is that milk makes him extremely hyper. A piece of pizza would keep him awake for 3 days. So
Jeez.
yeah, it was fun. Need to start supper. Well, Deb, we're going to get ready to go anyways. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
gonna
y'all for putting up with me and not kicking me off.
yeah. Deb's channel is Deb Yates, or Dana's channel.
Dana.
Sorry, Dana. I'm sorry. Like I said, I got up before daylight, so if I get up before daylight, I'm useless by now.
The icon
Uh,
is a camera, like a watercolored camera.
yeah, it's Dana Yates,
Yeah.
and I wonder if I can get a link. Let me go get a link here.
I think somebody
Um,
put one in earlier.
they did, but I want to put it in now because that way
I'll
it's
get my
there.
junk straight too. I'll get my camera straight.
Okay, but don't make any noise right there. There you go. Okay, Control C. Control V. There is Dana's channel,
Thank
and
you.
she does plan on having a live sale on Friday at 6 Eastern time, right?
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And yes, it was nice to hear her voice, wasn't it, Lisa? Um, guys, Lisa, if she's after she does all her chores, if she still feels up to it, Thursday we are going to do a live stream on her channel at 2:30. So there you go.
Well,
That's
it was
that's
nice
the
seeing Lisa yesterday too. So
it was wonderful. And hearing her voice yesterday made me so happy. So
yes,
happy. And all her purdies that you sent her and all her purdies that she got at the antique store. Anyways,
yeah.
guys, we're going to go because I need to go pick dinner. I got to go pick it. You know how that goes. And cook it and feed my husband since and I'm going to crash after that. So I, I love you all. And I think this is so much fun.
Thank you for having me. Y'all
Well,
have a good
thank you for
night.
coming. And I'm sorry you had so much trouble, but I'm going
I'll
to
figure
end
it
the
out.
broadcast now. And I love you all. Thanks for being here.
Bye.